athletics. Alongside Hall of Famer Elvin Hayes, here's the voice of Houston Cougars basketball, Jeremy Branham.
Hello again from the Fertitta Center in Houston. Alongside Elvin Hayes, I'm Jeremy Branham. Happy to have you on a Monday night, a big Monday inside the Fertitta Center as the 6th-ranked Houston Cougars hosting the Baylor Bears. Houston 19-4 on the year, 11-1 in Big 12 play. The Baylor Bears 15-8 on the year, 7-5 in Big 12 action. Before we meet the starters, let's pause for station identification along the Houston Sports Network. Give you the starters first for the visiting Baylor Bears. They're without Josh Ojonwuna, who was injured in their last game against UCF. They got everybody back for the UCF game, and then their big man goes down less than 4 minutes into it. So they'll go with a small lineup. We'll see what they have on the bench. But a pretty thin team for Scott Drew. Their point guard, the talented freshman, 6'1", from Wilmington, Delaware, Rob Wright. Wright averaging just under 13 points a game, just under 5 assists per game, 5th best in the Big 12. Joined in the backcourt by the 6'2", 5th-year from Leesburg, Virginia, Jeremy Roach. Roach, a Duke transfer. Cougars saw him last year in the NCAA tournament. Roach averaging just under 12 points per game. The third guard, 6'4", freshman from the Bahamas, VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe's averaging 15 points a game, 11th best in the Big 12, a projected top 5 pick in the upcoming NBA draft. The fourth guard, 6'5", 215-pound redshirt junior from Universal City, Texas, is Langston Love. Love averaging just over 7.5 points a game. And then down low, 6'7", 245-pound 5th-year from Nicaragua is Norchad Omier. Omier averaging 15.5 points a game, 6th best in the Big 12, 10.5 rebounds a game, tops in the Big 12. He's a transfer from Miami. Prior to that was at Arkansas State. Cougars saw him 2 years ago in the Sweet 16 when Miami beat Houston. Scott Drew, the head coach at Baylor, year 23 for him, 482 lifetime victories. He's in his 22nd year at Baylor, 462 wins for the former national champion, won it in 2021. They beat the Cougars in the Final Four on the way to that national championship. Now for the Cougars, 19-4 on the year, 11-1 in Big 12 play. The point guard, Milos Uzan, 6'4", junior from Vegas. Uzan now averaging 10 points a game. 4 Cougars averaging double figures or better. Uzan just over 4.5 assists per game, which is 7th best in the Big 12. He's tops in the league in assist-to-turnover ratio. Joined in the backcourt by the grad student from Morton Ranch, LJ Cryer. Cryer averaging just over 14 points a game. Emmanuel Sharp is back into the starting lineup. Sharp averaging 12.5 points, 3 rebounds a contest. Down low, 6'8", grad student from the Virgin Islands is Jawan Roberts. Roberts averaging just under 12 points a game, 135 lifetime victories, coming off the 20-point performance at Colorado. And rounding out the starting 5, 6'8", sophomore from Cy Falls, JoJo Tugler. Tugler averages just under 6 points, just over 6 rebounds a game, almost 2.5 blocks a game, 3rd best in the Big 12. Kelvin Sampson, the head coach for Houston. Sampson, 783 lifetime victories. This is 36th year. The 2-time AP Coach of the Year, 283 wins in his 11 years at Houston. So again, for the Cougars, Uzan, Cryer, Sharp, Roberts, and Tugler. And the officials, an all-star crew with Doug Sermons, Kip Kessinger, and TV Teddy Valentine.
Oh, yeah.
He came and paid his respects to you before the game. It took him a while to get over here.
Oh, yeah. He got to visit everybody.
That's right, he does. He does. So the Houston Cougars wearing their throwback Elvin Hayes uniforms, the white jerseys with the navy and scarlet trim, scarlet numbers, letters with navy trim. Baylor in their road green with the gold numbers and letters. JoJo Tugler will jump center against Norchad Omier. Sermons between the two. Tip bat into the air. Roberts tips it into the backcourt to Sharp. And we're underway from the Fertitta Center in Houston. Cougars attack the basket to our right, and Baylor in a 1-3-1 zone defense. Right side to Uzan. Uzan top of the key. Uzan to the elbow. Uzan backs it away. Uzan now to Cryer. Cryer, right side. Uzan step back, right wing, long 2. Toe was on the line, missed it. Omier with the rebound as he wrestles it away from Sharp. Into the front court, Edgecombe with it. Actually, they're going to say that was a three-pointer. Just matters Three-point shooting percentage, things of that like. As Rob Wright has it at the logo, he has Roberts on him up top. Oh, it's Edgecombe, rather. Edgecombe driving left side of the lane all the way to the hoop. His pass picked off by Sharp. Sharp intercepted it, and the outlet now to Cryer. Cryer into the front court. Now back to Sharp. Sharp thought about it. Right wing now to Uzan. It's been a week since he shot the ball in a game.
Yeah, that's true.
Uzan on the attack. Left wing Sharp, catch and shoot three. Got it. Welcome back, Emmanuel Sharp.
Hey, he is ready.
That's a way to announce your return.
Yes.
Cougars draw first blood, 3-0. 18:44 left to play first half. Edgecombe tipped away by Tugler. Ball's loose. Cryer and Sharp miscommunicated. It goes right between them. Langston Love dives on the loose ball. Sends it right corner to right. Skip past left corner. Roach. Jab step three. Good.
Got the three.
Cougars just didn't grab it. Sharp and Cryer miscommunicated.
Yeah.
And neither one got the ball when both could have. It led to the extended possession, and the three ties the game. 18-15 first half. Uzan over to the right sideline for Sharp. Now lobs it to Cryer. Back to Uzan, left sideline. Off the screen, top of the key. Lobs it to Roberts, right elbow. Roberts, spin move. Roberts, left-hand hook. Can't get it to fall. Tugler, the offensive rebound, and the putback is good.
Tugler, I don't think he scored in the last game.
He didn't, but he helped the offense with a bunch of offensive rebounds.
Well, he just scored.
Cougars got a lot of threes on his offensive rebounds, affected the offense there, but yes, opens his account tonight. 5-3 Houston, 17:40 in the first. Right to O'Meara. O'Meara backing in on Tugler, getting baseline reverse layup off the glass and in. Ties the game at 5. Baylor with some full court man-to-man. Inbound to Cryer, back to Uzan. Uzan off the Cryer screen into the front court at the logo. Right sideline for Sharp. Sharp to Cryer, left of the logo. Left sideline for Uzan. Uzan off the Tugler screen. Sends it to Roberts. Roberts in the lane. Left hand. Nobody's fouled. And will go to the line to shoot two. So Jawan Robert gets hit. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Fouls on O'Meara, his first, team's first. Scott Drew protesting something, and Teddy Valentine having a communication with him. Now, Baylor very thin, playing without their starting center for the rest of the year.
Oh, really?
He's out for the season. So that's going to be something that, if they get into foul trouble with O'Meara, they're going to have to go very small. They're taking a long time to get Roberts the ball.
Yeah, they are.
Finally gets it, 59% free throw shooter. I think Scott Drew wanted an illegal screen. Roberts first of two, good.
Wow,
6'5" Houston.
Made his first tonight.
One more for Roberts. And they're taking. There's Baylor switching in the lane a lot too, trying to buy more time here. I think they're trying to ice Roberts. First free throws of the game. Roberts second, makes them both.
Oh, he makes them both.
Don't act so surprised, Big E.
Hey, well, he normally when he first shoot him, he will make one and miss the second or so.
7-5 Houston, 17 minutes in the first. Roach right wing to right. Cryer defends. Right to Roach between the rings. Left wing. Over to Love. Love left elbow, right side of the lane. Oh, he traveled, no call. Tugler tips it away anyways, tries to save it, cannot.
Oh, wow.
And he goes out of bounds. Tugler dove on the floor trying to save it, couldn't quite do so.
He had it, it was on him, but he didn't have control of it to pass it to anyone.
6 on the shot clock. As Baylor will inbound, sideline in front of the Cougar bench. VJ Edgecombe will pass it in. Top of the key, O'Meara back to Edgecombe. 5 on the shot clock. Lob to O'Meara, throws it away. Pass tipped and then intercepted by Roberts. Roberts the lob to Sharp. Back to Cryer, left wing three. Got it. LJ Cryer drills it. 10-5 Cougar lead. Roberts fired up the crowd on a big Monday inside the Fertitta Center.
Yeah,
Fertitta Center is alive. Roach into the front court. Uzan defends. Roach, right side. Love on the attack. Love driving to the hoop for two. Got by Roberts.
Yeah, he got by him on that.
With their 4-guard lineup, you're going to have a mismatch.
Yeah.
On both ends of the floor. 10-7 Houston, 16 minutes to go in the first. Cryer to Uzan, left of the logo. Off the screen. Uzan left elbow. Uzan on the attack. Uzan kick out to Sharp. Right wing three. Too strong, no good off the hill. A rebound, Edgecombe. Edgecombe now gives it right back to Wright. Wright puts the ball on the bounce to the elbow. Sends it up top to O'Meara. The ball fake. O'Meara drive to the hoop for an easy two.
They just let him go.
Yep. 10-9 Houston, 15.5 to go in the first.
Well, Tugler should have picked him up. He would normally be blocking that shot, but...
Uzan to Cryer, left sideline. Now back to Uzan at the logo. Baylor in a 1-3-1 zone. Sharp to Cryer. Hands it off to Uzan. 9 to shoot. Uzan off the screen. Uzan to Roberts, right elbow. Spinning baseline, right hand for two. With the offhand, Jawan Roberts gets it to fall.
Boy, he be going left and right.
12-9 Houston. Under 15 minutes to go in the first. Wright, Roach, right back to Wright, right of the logo. Top of the key, O'Meara. Shovels it back to Wright between the rings. Wright, the lob for O'Meara. Terrible pass goes out of bounds. Careless with the ball, the freshman. He turns it over. It'll be Cougar basketball, but first a timeout. Lots of offense early. 14:46 left to play. First half in the Fertitta Center in Houston. The Cougars with the early edge. 12-9 Cougar advantage, and Houston will have the basketball when we return as you listen to Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Hey there, Coug fans. Looking for good times and colder beer? Look no further than Little Woodrow's, the official game day headquarters of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations and everyday specials, there's no better place for a Coug to kick back and enjoy some tasty eats and a few drinks. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date with our upcoming events. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar. Little Woodrow's, your favorite local backyard bar.
Madam Giselle senses something in your future.
Is my boyfriend gonna propose?
It's a big storm.
Wait, we're gonna get in a fight?
No, a literal storm. Wind, heavy wind. I see a tree falling on your RV.
Oh, that's fine. I'm covered by Progressive. So, is my boyfriend there? Maybe on one knee?
The entire roof is crushed.
So, no ring.
Be prepared for the unexpected with Progressive, a leader in RV insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Product features subject to policy terms and may not be available in all states or for all vehicles and covered selections.
If you feel like you're getting dunked on by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to the Fertitta Center in Houston. Cougars with a three-point edge early, 12-9. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by SeatGeek. Hey, U of H fans, the 2024-25 basketball season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets. You can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Houston basketball games or to any other live event in Houston, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of Houston Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing, a ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. So three-point edge, Big E, 12-9. What have you noticed here 5 minutes, 15 seconds into this one?
Well, I've kind of been, they kind of have traded baskets almost from a scoring position, but I think they're going to have to really begin to go after the guy on a block shot to, when he's driving in, because when they're driving in, they have not picked him up and really made him shoot the basketball. But, hey, they're rebounding really good. It haven't been that many.
No, there hasn't been. Baylor hasn't missed a shot. They're 4 for 4, but they've turned it over 3 times.
Yeah, it's not that many.
The only 3 opportunities to rebound a basketball have come on the 3 Cougar misses.
Yeah.
But the Cougars getting extra possessions because of those turnovers. And Jawan Roberts with 4 points. Cryer, Sharp each hit a couple of threes. Lord Chad O'Meara, 4 points. O'Meara gave the Cougars fits in the NCAA tournament 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They defeated the Cougars in the Sweet 16. Miami won that game 89-75. Omer had 12 points, 13 rebounds in that game. Just feasted against the Cougars off the glass. Remember, Nigel Pack went off in that game at 26. Memory that you wish you could forget. And then ironically enough, Jeremy Roach was on the Duke team that beat Houston last year in the Sweet 16.
Really?
So Baylor, Houston beat Baylor last year. They figured, hey, if we can't beat them, let's go find a couple of guys who have.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roach was on the Duke team last year that beat Houston 54-51. Roach had 14 points in that game. Of course, Jamal Shed was injured in the first half of that one. Cougar basketball coming out of the timeout. Milos Uzan up top, finds Roberts. Same five for Houston. Handoff to Sharp, now back to Uzan. Uzan finds Cryer. Cryer, the teardrop is good.
Wow.
He had two options there.
I thought he was going to pass it.
I did too. He had Tugler for the lob and the dunk, but
yeah, he did.
He figured, why do I need a pass if I can make?
That's true.
14-9 Houston, 14-15 in the first. Love to Nunn, who's into the game. Senior transfer from VCU a couple of years ago. And now Nunn sends it to Celestine, who's a Cal transfer. Now to Wright. Right off the screen, left to right, gets Roberts on him. Wright wants to go to work. Roberts the ball fake, driving right side of the lane, and a hand check will be called on Roberts before the shot.
Yeah.
That's his first, team's first. Baylor got a matchup that they liked and wanted Wright to go one-on-one, and he draws the foul.
If
first
I was
on Houston.
playing him, Roberts, I would just step back and make him shoot the ball.
Inbound to Nunn, Nunn to Love. Love the ball fake, Love to the elbow, crossover to the lane, sends it right corner, right three, good. Good ball movement.
I guess that's why.
14-12, Houston by 2. 13:43 left to go in the half. Terrence Arsenault heading to the scorer's table. Right of the logo, Cryer. Baylor stays in their zone. Now to Uzan, left of the logo. Uzan between the rings. Uzan to Roberts. Roberts drives, leaves it for Tugler, and the two-hand slam. Good find by Roberts.
That was a great look by Roberts.
16-12. Cougars up by 4. 13:15 left to go in the first. Right into the front court. Right off the screen, right of the logo. To Celestine, inside to Omer. Omer misses the layup. Might have been blocked by Sharp. Rebound Tugler. That's the Baylor's first miss of the night. Uzan, Cryer, transition three off the right side of the iron. No, Tugler keeps it alive to Cryer. Cougars with a fresh 20. Now to Uzan. Uzan straight on three. That's off the hill. Goes off. And Uzan drills it from straight on.
He's been shooting the ball really well lately.
19-15, Cougars by 4. 11:48 to play first half. Shovel to Nunn. Nunn at the logo. He shovels it to Love. Love to Edgecombe. Edgecombe off the screen, right to left. Top of the key, Celestine. Celestine, a step back, right elbow jumper off the hill, no good. Roberts the rebound for Houston, and the outlet to Uzan. Uzan, nice little hesitation dribble. Now to Cryer, left corner. Cryer puts it on a bounce, left elbow, spin move, step back, ball fake, kick out to Arsenault. Roberts wants it into the post and gets it. Roberts attacking. Roberts the left hand. In and out. Francis the putback slam.
A big dunk. A huge dunk.
21-15.
Yes.
Baylor needs a timeout. 11 minutes to go first half. Cougars up by 6, 21-15,
Wow.
despite Baylor hitting almost all their shots.
All their threes.
The Bears 6 for 8. They've hit all 3 of their threes, yet the Cougars up by half a dozen, 21-15. Scott Drew, the Baylor Bears need the timeout. Their ball when we come back. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now save 50% on the new Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Plus free home delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
No matter where I travel, one thing remains the same. Everybody loves Ford here in the Lone Star State.
The best in Texas isn't just about being the best-selling trucks. It's about you and how Ford trucks help you be at your best every day, offering the technology and capability to handle whatever the day brings. And that's why we say,
Ford is the best in Texas.
Feeling the pressure to find Valentine's Day gifts they'll love? Then you gotta go to Kohl's. They have something for every Valentine. Go fun and unexpected with a Lego set. Go luxe with a Sephora fragrance. Go classic with a diamond necklace and more. Then get 15% off some of your gifts, or you can save with a Kohl's card. However you plan to celebrate, Kohl's has you covered with lots to love. Select styles. Coupons do not apply to Lego. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. Offers end February 17th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Back at the Fertitta Center in Houston. 11 minutes left to go first half. Cougars up by half a dozen, 21-15. They just honored Tom Tellis, former track coach here at the University, legendary track coach at the University of Houston. He's sitting on the opposite of us behind the scores table with Carl Lewis. I think he was mad at Carl for giving him a standing ovation. He didn't look too pleased. But, legendary career for Coach Tellis. For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune in to SiriusXM Big 12 Channel 375 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app. SiriusXM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games plus interviews and analysis. So cheer along with the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/Big12Radio 2025. SiriusXM.com/Big12Radio 2025. So the Cougars 8 for 14, 3 for 7 from downtown. They're off to a hot start offensively. But Baylor is 6 for 8, 3 for 3 from 3. Right now the offense is big here, getting whatever they want.
Yeah, whatever, and that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing.
It's a good thing when you're on offense, a bad thing when you're on defense.
That's right. That's definitely true.
Now they're showing a couple of, they're showing the greatest college quarterback ever. So some football royalty to watch the Cougars on the hardwood.
Yeah.
Malik Wilson checks in for the first time, the grad student from Rayville. Wilson, 6 points, just under 4 rebounds a game. He had 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals against Colorado. Inbound to Jeremy Roach. Roach, left elbow to O'Meara. Right back to Roach. Roach a little sloppy with a handle, but recovers. And now the bounce pass to O'Meara up high. O'Meara, it's a hand check on Francis. O'Meara started with the move, and Francis had him across the body. First on Francis, team foul number 2. I read Kelvin Sampson's lips. And he told Francis to back up, give him some space. He'll shoot it, though. He can shoot. Roach at the logo on the inbound, sends it to the left wing for Nunn. Nunn backs it away, now back to Roach. Right sideline to Edgecombe. Edgecombe uses the screen, dribbles right to left. Right sideline it goes for Celestine. Celestine on the bounce, left elbow, jumper there, way too strong, and it's rebounded by Cryer for Houston. Cryer into the front court for the Cougars. Cryer left sideline. Cryer to Uzan. Cougars going small. Uzan, Cryer, Arsenault, Wilson, and Francis. Matching up against the Baylor small lineup. Uzan picks up the dribble, hands it off to Cryer, 10 to shoot. Cryer left to right. Cryer on the attack, right elbow. They leave him open. His leaner is well short.
Yeah.
And he goes out of bounds.
That was really, I wouldn't expect that Cryer would shoot that short.
Either it was an air ball or just barely grazed the iron on the way out of bounds. 10 minutes to go first half. Cougars up by 6, 21-15. Into right. Right into the front court. Right to Edgecombe at the logo. Off the screen, dribbles towards the Cougar bench. Edgecombe calls for Roach, gives it to him. Roach off the screen, right to left sideline right. Right on the attack, sends it back to Roach. Roach drives, kick out Love, left wing three. Too strong, no. Francis tips the rebound outside, picked up by Wright for Baylor. He drives down the right side of the lane, misses the left-hand layup from the right side, and it's rebounded by Francis.
Wow.
Outlet to Wilson. Wilson into the front court, finds Cryer at the logo. Cryer off the Francis screen. Sends it left corner. Arsenault, catch and shoot three. Air ball too strong.
Wow.
And Francis tips the rebound out of bounds.
That was truly an air ball.
Yep, no question about that one. Sharp will check into the game for Cryer. $9:14 to go first half. Cougars by 6, 21-15. There's an issue with the clock. Oh, okay, 9:16. They had it at 9:14. They added 2 seconds. Right into the front court. Right to Edgecombe, right corner. Roach drives baseline. His pass deflected, and it's intercepted by Sharp. Sharp into the front court. Right corner to Arsenault. Arsenault backs it away, has O'Meara on him. Now to Sharp at the logo. Left sideline to Uzan. Allows Baylor to switch. Uzan between the rings, backs it up to midcourt. 13 to shoot. Here comes the Francis screen. Uzan off the screen. Uzan left elbow, spin move, right elbow. Inside to Francis, bad pass, deflected. Arsenault picks it up, kicks it out to Wilson, straight on three. Got it! The Cougars got a fortuitous bounce, and then Wilson drills the three.
Boy, he's shooting the threes nice now.
8-0 run for Houston. Baylor has not scored in 4 minutes. 24-15, 8:24 left to play first half. Love hands it off to Roach. Edgecombe at the logo. Edgecombe to right, left sideline. Right, gets double teamed. Wilson knocks the ball out of his hands. It's picked up. Oh, they call foul on Francis.
Oh, no.
Wright dove on the loose ball, and then Francis jumped on top of him. Gets called for the foul. Roberts and Tugler will return. Francis picks up his second, team's third.
Wow. Francis gets some quick fouls, don't he?
Yep. Francis and Uzan leave the game.
Wow.
8:11 left to go first half. Cougars up by 9. 8-0 run over the last 4 minutes. Baylor has not scored in over 4 minutes. Edgecombe will pass it in. Gets it into right, left of the logo. Right defended by Wilson. Right towards the sideline, right side. Right, hesitation dribble, driving left side of the lane, and a foul called on Houston.
Come on.
Wilson blocked the shot.
That was a great block by, Jerron.
They must have called it on the floor somewhere.
I don't, because, hey, that wasn't.
Oh, he reached in and got him before the block. On the arm. He reached in, then went up to block his shot. So Wilson's first, team foul number 4. These will be Baylor's first free throws of the game. Wright's an 83% free throw shooter.
Juwan has 2, doesn't he?
Roberts has 1.
Roberts has 1.
Yeah, Francis is the only player in the game with 2. Wright's first free throw, too strong, no good. One more for Wright. Wright second. makes that one. So he splits the two. That ends the scoring drought of 4.5 minutes. And now Baylor with a full court trap. Into Sharp, trapped in the corner. Gets it off to Arsenault. Arsenault to Wilson. Cougars have numbers. Now to Roberts. Roberts a left-hand hook for two.
Great.
Cougars break the press and get some offense out of it.
That was a great break in the press with the pass. They passed the ball all the way.
Yeah, looked to score out of it. Looked to be aggressive out of it.
Yeah.
26-16 Houston. 7:37 to go first. Right wing Love for three. He rattles it in. 26-19. Houston by 7. Under 7.5 to go in the first. Wilson into the front court. Wilson to Sharp, left sideline. Sharp to Arsenault at the logo. Right wing Wilson. Wilson off the Tugler screen. Wilson, free throw line, fadeaway jumper, rattles out. And a loose ball foul is going to be whistled on Baylor. Baylor gets called for a foul on the rebound, so the Cougars will maintain possession. See who the foul was called on. The Cougars up by 7. 7:10 left to go in the first half. It was whistled on Love. So Love picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 2. 7:10 left to play, first half for Teeter Center in Houston. Cougars lead by 7, 26-19, and they'll have a fresh 20 on the shot clock when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
I'm attorney Stuart J. Guss. For over 20 years, my team and I have been helping Houstonians injured in car accidents. We're honest, and we know how to deal with the insurance company. The right accident attorney can make all the difference in your case. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big or small, you can trust Gus to get you the best results possible.
Call Stuart J. Gus Injury Accident Lawyers today at 1-866-TRUST-GUS for a free consultation or visit trustgus.com.
Principal Office, Houston, Texas.
H-Town! SaberCats Rugby is back in action. Experience it live in 2025 at SaberCats Stadium on Saturday nights. SaberCats Rugby is your team for tackles, scrums, lineouts, and tries, all with no helmets and no pads. The international sport is in your backyard, just 10 minutes from downtown Houston off of 288 and Airport. Be part of the sellout crowds as the Major League Rugby season kicks off February through June. Get your tickets now at HoustonSaberCats.com. That's HoustonSaberCats.com. Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up at your trunk in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot. Use promo code SPOT24 to save on your reservation today.
7:10 left to play. First half for Teeter Center in Houston. Cougars lead by 7, 26-19. Huddle up. Here's the game plan. Head on over to Little Woodrow's. Multiple Houston locations and everyday specials. There's no better place for a Coug to kick back and enjoy some tasty eats and a few drinks. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date with our upcoming events. Little Woodrow's, your favorite local backyard bar. So Cougars up 7, 26-19. Cougars won the lone matchup last year, an overtime game in Waco.
Wow.
Cougars outscored Baylor 41-25 in the first half. Baylor outscored Houston 44-28 in the second half. But then the Cougars 13-7 in the overtime period, won by 6. Manuel Sharp led the Cougars that night with 18 points. Roberts had 17 points, 5 rebounds. There's not many players on Baylor who are on that team. Jacoby Walter, who's now in the NBA, was their leading scorer with 23. The only player that was Jaden Nunn was on that team. He had 11 points. But other than that, that's it. Ojonwuna was on that team, but he's now hurt.
Wow.
The Cougars up by 7, 26-19. They'll have the basketball here coming out of the timeout. The officials haven't realized that the shot clock is wrong. It should be at 20. It'll be Wilson.
Let's see if they notice it.
Let's see. Any possession that starts in your front court's 20 seconds on the shot clock. Wilson, Sharp, Arsenault, Roberts, and Tugler.
They're not noticing it.
They're not noticing it. I'm shocked.
And Bill is not noticing it.
So inbound, Wilson's going to, Roach is pushing Sharp, no call. Wilson lobs it into Roberts, and Roberts is fouled on the inbound by Love. Oh, they figured it out right just in time. They changed it right at the last moment to 20. So Roberts got fouled. It's on Love, his second. Third team foul. And now the Cougars will inbound from the sideline left side. Into Wilson, left of the logo. Wilson driving left side of the lane to the hoop. Reverse layup off the glass for two. Great finish by Malik Wilson.
That was a good finish.
28-19, Cougars in front. 6:50 to go first half. Rob Wright in the front court. Wright on the bounce, right side of the lane to the hoop. High over Roberts, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Tugler. And now the outlet to Sharp. Cross-court pass to Wilson. Wilson into the front court. Wilson goes away from the screen. Wilson fires it right corner. Arsenault's pass deflected, and it's picked up by Edgecombe. Edgecome's all alone, all the way to the hoop for the two-hand slam. 28-21, turnover leading to the easy dunk.
Yeah, that was... Wow.
6:15 to go, first half, 7-point Cougar lead. Sharp to Arsenault at the logo. Arsenault, right wing. Arsenault off the screen. Arsenault had it tipped away, picks up the loose ball. Wilson, left corner, Sharp reads the label, launches the three, in and out. Arsenault, the offensive rebound, goes up strong. Nobody's fouled, and will shoot two.
Wow, good.
Good action there by Arsenault.
Yeah, that was really good. Good alertness.
Wonder who this is called on. This is a big call. It's going to be on Roach. Roach picks up his first team foul, number 4. Baylor probably cannot afford for O'Meara to get into foul trouble. So 2 free throws coming up for Arsenault, 74% free throw shooter. First of 2, in and out.
Wow.
There comes Celestine and Nunn back in as Roach and Wright will leave. One more free throw for Arsenault. 28-21, 7-point Cougar lead. 5:55 left to play in the half. One more coming up. Arsenault's second. Good. 29-21, 8-point game. Inbound to Edgecombe. Edgecombe into the front court. Picked up by Sharp. Left sideline, Love. Love walks it between the rings, defended by Arsenault. Love loses the handle, dives on the loose ball, saves it, sends it to the right corner. Edgecombe cannot hold on to it, goes out of bounds.
Still roll out.
Turnover, Baylor. Here comes L.J. Cryer back into the game. He'll check out Terrence Arsenault.
Wow.
Five and a half to go in the first. Houston by 8, 29-21. Wilson to Cryer. Cryer left sideline, now to Roberts at the logo. Right sideline, Sharp into the post for Roberts. Has Love on his back. Roberts drives baseline to the hoop. Right hand off the glass for 2. Jawan Roberts bullied his way to the basket.
Boy, he did on that.
31-21, first double-digit lead of the night. 5:05 left to play first half. Edgecombe in the front court at the logo. Over to O'Meara, right back to Love. Love to Edgecombe, left elbow. Looks to get inside over Sharp, cannot, but got fouled by Sharp. Sharp picks up his first foul, team foul number 5. It'll be 2 free throws for Edgecombe. 78% free throw shooter. Edgecombe was playing for the Bohemian national team over the summer. Played with some pros. And will be a pro next year. So a lot of chatter going on the floor between officials and players and coaches. Everything but shooting free throws. Sampson's talking to Kissinger. TV Teddy's talking to Roberts and Tugler. Sermons is talking to Cryer.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
So 2 free throws for Edgecombe. First of 2. Good. 1 more to go. Uzan returns. Wilson will leave. 31-22 Cougars. 4:54 left to go first half.
Got the starters back in there.
Edgecombe second. Makes them both. 31-23, 8-point Cougar lead. 4:54 to go in the first. Baylor showing its full court man-to-man. Inbound to Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Left of the logo. Uzan to Roberts. Hands it off to Cryer. Right back to Uzan at midcourt. 1-3-1 zone for Baylor. Uzan off the Roberts screen. Uzan 9 to shoot. Uzan top of the key. Finds Cryer left corner. Ball fake. Puts it on the bounce off the Tugler screen. Runner from the left elbow. Misses too strong. And the rebound secured by Langston Love for Baylor. Hand off to Edgecombe. Edgecombe across the timeline. Edgecombe between the rings. Left corner. Celestine's 3 off the hill. Roberts tips the rebound and then secures it. Hands it off to Cryer. Cryer into the front court. Cryer shovels it back to Sharp. Lob it to Tugler. Hand off to Sharp. Sharp over to the left sideline. Bad pass to Roberts. Was not expecting it.
That was a bad
Roberts gets
pass.
tied up. Goes to the arrow. Arrow belongs to Baylor.
Yeah, that was a bad pass.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kelvin Sampson talking to Emmanuel Sharp coming off the floor said, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Roberts was there to set the screen.
Yeah.
3:58 left to go first half. Baylor basketball after the turnover. 31-23, Cougars by 8. Bears have possession when our coverage of Houston basketball continues after a word from KPRC 950 AM.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I'm attorney Stuart J. Guss. For over 20 years, my team and I have been helping Houstonians injured in car accidents. We're honest, and we know how to deal with the insurance company. The right accident attorney can make all the difference in your case. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big or small, you can trust Gus to get you the best results possible.
Call Stuart J. Gus Injury Accident Lawyers today at 1-866-TRUST-GUS for a free consultation or visit trustgus.com.
Principal Office, Houston, Texas.
Hey there, Coug fans. Looking for good times and colder beer? Look no further than Little Woodrow's, the official game day headquarters of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations and everyday specials, there's no better place for a Coug to kick back and enjoy some tasty eats and a few drinks. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date with our upcoming events. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar. Little Woodrow's, your favorite local backyard bar.
3:58 left to play. First half of the Fertitta Center in Houston. 31-23, Cougars in front. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Ford. Houston area Ford dealers stand for leadership. That's why they're proud to be the official truck and SUV of the University of Houston Athletics. Ford vehicles offer the quality, technology, and capability to help you be your very best. Visit your Houston area Ford dealer today. You'll see why Ford is the best in Texas. 8-point Cougar lead, 31-23. They just introduced Tyus Bowser and Greg Ward to the crowd. Ward's wearing his Philadelphia Eagle hat.
Oh, yeah.
Ward spent some time with Philadelphia. He's played with Philadelphia over the years.
Did he? I thought he was with Baltimore.
That's Tyus. Tyus Bowser was with Baltimore.
Oh.
And then he left in free agency. He played with Miami this year.
Oh, really? He had played how many years?
Bowser?
Yeah.
So he graduated here in 16. 7 or 8? At 29 years old. I can't remember if Ward was on the Philadelphia Eagle practice squad this year. Because if he was on the practice squad at some point this year, he'll get a ring.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember if he was or not. Baylor ball coming out of the timeout. Lob inside. Over the top, they went to none over Cryer. And Cryer holds him and gets the foul called. Probably a good foul, though. It would have been an easy 2.
Yeah.
Six-team foul. .349 left to go in the half. Baylor inbounds baseline right side into the right corner for Celestine. Sends it back outside Edgecombe. Edgecombe defended by Uzan. Edgecombe hesitation dribble down the left side of the lane all the way to the hoop for an easy 2.
That's just that's too easy.
Cuts it down to a 6-point game, 31-25 with 3.5 left to play in the first.
Yeah.
Sharp to Uzan. Off the screen, left sideline, Sharp, left corner, Cryer. Good look at 3. Too strong. Tugler, the offensive rebound. Kicks it back to Sharp. He'll try a left wing 3. Got it. The dagger 3.
Wow.
Kept that alive too, JoJo Tugler. He won't have points in the box score there, but he was the reason for those 3 points on that offensive possession.
Yeah, that's true.
34-25, Cougars by 9. 3 minutes to go in the first. Edgecombe, the Euro step. The floater gets it to fall. That was a tough finish.
Yeah.
So Edgecombe back-to-back buckets. He has 8.
Tugler didn't know when to jump on that.
34-27 Cougars, 2:45 in the first. Baylor in the zone. Uzan left sideline to Sharp. Sharp backs it away to the logo. Sharp. Off the screen, left to right. Bounce pass into the post for Roberts. Roberts spinning, double teamed, kicks it out to Uzan. Uzan going baseline. His runner is good from 5 feet. Good finish by Uzan.
Yeah, that was.
36-27, 9-point lead, 2:15 left to go in the first. Edgecombe into the front court, left side for O'Meara. O'Meara hands it off to Nunn. Nunn between the rings, top of the key. Nunn walks it over to the left wing. Nunn, crossover. Nunn to the elbow, slips, but's able to save it to Love. Love backing it in on Sharp. They're going to call a foul on the floor?
That wasn't a foul. That was not a foul.
Second on Sharp, team foul number 7. And a 1-and-1 coming up for Baylor. He had that second hand on him.
Yeah.
He blew the whistle pretty far after, but he did have the second hand on him.
Yeah.
It's just the timing of the whistle made it look like there wasn't a foul.
Yeah.
But there was prior. So Sharp picks up his second, team foul number 7, and Langston Love, a very good free throw shooter at 78%, shoots a 1-and-1. The front end is good. 36-28. Arsenault checked in for Sharp. Jeremy Roach. Roach checking in for Nunn. One more for Love. Love second. In and out. Arsenault the rebound. And then Arsenault had it tipped out of his hands by Celestine, and it hits the baseline. Sampson doing some coaching on the sideline.
He's hot on that one.
Cougar ball up 8, minute 53 to play. First half. Arsenault the inbound to Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Uzan left of the logo, Cryer. Right of the logo, Arsenault. Right sideline, Uzan. Uzan off the screen. Uzan off the screen again, dribbling right. Uzan to the top of the key. Uzan hands it off to Cryer. Cryer to the logo, 10 to shoot. Cryer uses the Tugler screen. Cryer on the bounce. Cryer Still on the bounce, into the post. Tugler, 4 seconds. Tugler backing it in, the right hand, gets it to fall.
Yeah.
Tugler taking advantage of his size.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Cryer.
Up to a 10-point lead, 38-28, a minute 15 to play. Crowd comes alive again. Right at the logo. Sends it to the left wing. Edgecombe right back to right. Right at the logo. Right sideline Roach, now to right again. Right between the rings. Right, driving upside the lane. Reverse, might be blocked by Tugler. Rebounded by Uzan. Now Uzan quickly into the front court for Cryer. Cryer looking to baseline cut off, dribbles back outside. Off the screen, top of the key. Down past the Uzan. Roach had a handful of short tissues. The left to Tugler. Couldn't control it. And then the loose ball picked up by O'Meara. Tugler should probably come down with it.
Yeah, he had a tough time in that jump. Oh.
Celestine right, cutting O'Meara for this two-hand slam.
Wow.
38-30, and the Cougars will take a timeout.
Yeah.
Tugler was trying to finish in one motion, but he was caught up so far underneath the basket. Could have just come down with it.
You got to time that lob. You just can't. He got caught in the middle of it.
And imagine that in hindsight, when he's watching film of it, he say, hey, I should have come down with it.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to go up. He come down.
That's true.
That's what Sampson was telling him coming off the floor. But Sampson using his use it or lose it timeout. 27.8 to play in the half. 38-30 leads. The Cougars will more than likely try to hold for the final shot. Coming up in the Cougar halftime show, we'll take a look at our first half stats, listen to some highlights, get the thoughts from the Hall of Famer Elvin Hayes. And we'll also have a conversation with Stuart J. Gus, founder and CEO of Trust Gus Injury Lawyers. Scott Drew's all the way out to midcourt talking with his team coming out of this timeout. So Uzan will inbound. Baylor's coming out of some full court pressure. See, they trap out of it. Uzan to Roberts, right back to Uzan. Here comes the trap. Finds Cryer. Cryer dribbles into the front court, into the head to Roberts. And now Roberts back to Uzan. So the Cougars make the pressure. Now will hold for the final shot. 15 seconds to go. Uzan hanging out at midcourt. Cryer comes up to get it with 10. Left of the logo has Edgecombe on it. Now to Tugler between the rings. Right side Owen. Celestine fouls Tugler.
Yeah,
they have some fouls to give. I think it was intentional.
Yeah.
Only 15 fouls. And now Houston will have just 5.8 seconds. That was by design.
Houston was in foul trouble for this half.
So 5.8 to go. Uzan will inbound from the sideline.
Wow.
Uzan to Roberts. Hands off to Uzan. Uzan is fouled again. Uzan driving baseline got fouled. That was a 16 foul, so they don't have any more to give. That was on Celestine again, too, so that's his second.
4 seconds.
What's dangerous about doing that with Baylor, though, is they don't have many bodies.
Yeah, you're getting in foul trouble without the bodies to come in and...
Here we go. Cryer into Tugler, right back to Cryer. The ball fake, driving. Cryer, the runner at the buzzer, is short.
Man,
that'll take us to the break.
I can't believe he's shooting that short.
Yeah, he hasn't had that runner falling today. But the Cougars lead at the half by 8, 38-30. Coming up in the Cougar halftime show, first half stats. We'll take a look at one other score around the top 25. We'll get the thoughts from the Hall of Famer Elvin Hayes, listen to some highlights from the first half as well. And Stuart J. Gus, founder and CEO of Trust Gus Injury Lawyers, joining us when we return. 38-30, Cougars in front. Cougar halftime show is next. This is Houston Basketball from Learfield.
You want specials? Damaris Barbecue has specials. Get a Frito pie on Monday. Tuesday, grab a po' boy or brisket tacos. Wednesday, chow down on a 2-meat dinner. Thursday, go lighter with a large salad with your choice of meat. And Friday, my favorite, baked potato or your choice of a catfish, po' boy, or plate. And Saturday, Saturday's all you can eat ribs. You can eat at Damaris Barbecue every day and never have the same thing twice. Damaris Barbecue is located in the West
Texas Department of Transportation. Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletic season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
I'm attorney Stuart J. Guss. For over 20 years, my team and I have been helping Houstonians injured in car accidents. We're honest, and we know how to deal with the insurance company. The right accident attorney can make all the difference in your case. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big or small, you can trust Gus to get you the best results possible.
Call Stuart J. Gus Injury Accident Lawyers today at 1-866-TRUST-GUS for a free consultation or visit trustgus.com.
Principal Office, Houston, Texas.
On the Houston Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Cougar Halftime Show. Let's go courtside. Here's Jeremy Branham, presented by The Joint Chiropractic, the official chiropractor of Houston Athletics.
Welcome into the Cougar Halftime Show. Houston leading at the break 38-30, being joined now by Stuart J. Gus, founder and CEO of Trust Gus Injury Lawyers. Stuart, thanks for joining us. Always great to see you out here. Always great to have a conversation. We did it last year. I saw you out there during the game, too. Got presented the game ball, and you had a special visitor with you.
Yeah, that was... that was my friend's. That was my friend's son, Sam Barrow. He's actually a Special Olympics basketball silver medalist. So it was an extra special treat to have him out there for the game and to take the game ball like that.
It's a cool moment. Stuart, as a U of H alum yourself, how does it feel to have Trust Gus Injury Lawyers as the exclusive personal injury sponsor of U of H athletics and be back here supporting the Cougars?
Well, it was. I grew up in Houston, down in Clear Lake, actually, and so for me, when I went to law school, I was just a nobody, right? Just another law school kid. But that law degree gave me the opportunity to stay here in Houston and make a difference. Right now, so far, we've handled 25,000 cases for mostly Houstonians. We're nationwide now. But to be able to have the University of Houston give me that kind of opportunity to make that kind of difference in my community, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, thank you for making that difference, too. Can you explain what Trust Gus Injury Lawyers does and how you help the folks in Houston?
Yeah. So when you're in a car wreck, right, a lot of people think that it's the insurance company's job to pay your claim. But no. It's the insurance company's job to not pay your claim. That's how they make their profit, right? That's how they make their money. So what my team do, my lawyers and my team, when you're in a car wreck and you need representation, just like the Cougs, right, we'll go into the paint with the insurance adjusters and make sure that if you're a client of ours, you're going to get every penny that you deserve on your claim.
Yeah, the people without the experience, too. One, they don't want to do it. Secondly, they're not as experienced doing it and will never get the settlement or if you have to go to case, I guess, whatever it takes.
Yeah, if you got to go to whatever it takes. Like I said, we'll do whatever it takes to make sure that we get every penny coming to our clients no matter what.
Many U of H students and younger grads may not think about legal representation after a car wreck. When should someone reach out to a personal injury lawyer like you?
That's a great question. To be honest with you, if you think that you're injured or you might be injured, and remember, sometimes it might take a couple of days to show up. But if you think you might be injured, that's really where it makes a difference on me. So when I was in junior high school, I would literally, if I had a research paper and I wanted to get some high-level stuff and get a good grade, I would ride my bike across Berry Boulevard. I'd go to the Uckluck Library in Clear Lake, do my research there. So really, U of H was giving me my head start in my community even before I went to law school here.
Yeah, that's an awesome story. That's a great story.
Yeah, and as we lawyers say, it has the added benefit of being actually true.
Yeah. If there's one thing you want U of H fans to remember about Trust Gus Injury Lawyers, what would it be?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose by calling us. We're not going to take a dime. We're not going to charge you anything to talk to us. We're not going to take a dime unless you win. We got your back. Just like the Cougs will dominate the court here tonight with Baylor, we will dominate the courtroom when it's your turn for justice.
That's what we like to hear. And if you ever run into a car wreck, you need to get in touch with Stuart J. Gus. The number to call, 866-TRUST-GUS, 866-TRUST-GUS. Stuart, we appreciate the relationship.
Thanks,
Look
Jeremy.
forward to seeing you again.
Yeah. We'll see you next time, brother.
Just a little bit of ambience in the background.
Just a little bit, I know.
Stuart J. Gus joining us in the Cougar Halftime Show. We'll step aside for a moment. When we come back, Hall of Famer Elvin Hayes gives us his thoughts on the first half. This is Cougar Basketball from Learfield.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
H-Town! SaberCats Rugby is back in action. Experience it live in 2025 at SaberCats Stadium on Saturday nights. SaberCats Rugby is your team for tackles, scrums, lineouts, and tries, all with no helmets and no pads. The international sport is in your backyard, just 10 minutes from downtown Houston off of 288 and Airport. Be part of the sellout crowds as the Major League Rugby season kicks off February through June. Get your tickets now at HoustonSaberCats.com. That's HoustonSaberCats.com.
You want specials? Damaris Barbecue has specials. Get a Frito pie on Monday. Tuesday, grab a po' boy or brisket tacos. Wednesday, chow down on a 2-meat dinner. Thursday, go lighter with a large salad with your choice of meat. And Friday, my favorite, baked potato or your choice of a catfish, po' boy, or plate. And Saturday, Saturday's all you can eat ribs. You can eat at Damaris Barbecue every day and never have the same thing twice. Damaris Barbecue is located in the West Loop North, 290 and 610, or on Shepherd just north of West Alabama. Damaris Barbecue, great barbecue and a whole lot more.
Show your Cougar pride on game day and every day with the TDECU UH debit card. We're celebrating 10 years of TDECU Stadium and a bright future ahead. Take advantage of exclusive member benefits at TDECU Stadium and no monthly fees. Just financial freedom to help you grow. Apply today at tdecu.org/UH. Insured by NCUA.
Welcome back into the Cougar halftime show. Cougars lead it at the break 38-30. Big E, what are your thoughts? What did you see for the Cougars the first 20 minutes?
Well, I saw the Cougs move the ball extremely well and getting the ball inside, where they're getting layups, and also, shooting from the outside. I think the guys are really, they're shooting a little short, but I think that on the inside, the guys are rebounding the basketball and putting it back up, because the big guys, Tugler has 6, Roberts have 8. So, hey, they are really kind of doing it on the inside.
Both teams shooting the basketball pretty well, Big E. We've seen the offense playing at a pretty high level on both ends. Cougars shot at 52%, 15 for 29. Baylor 11 for 19, 58%. They also hit 4 of their 6 threes in that first half as well. And both of these offense really playing at a high level. Yeah, they are. It's one of those things where anything can happen where if you're not on your game and you're not watching, hey, they can come and get you. 38-30, Cougars by 8 at the break. We'll step aside for a moment. Before we do, let's pause for station identification along the Houston Sports Network. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, highlights and first half stats. 38-30, Cougars in front. This is Cougar Basketball from Learfield.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
If you feel like you're getting dunked on by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey Cougar fans, basketball season is here and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Houston basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Houston Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. At King Ranch Ag and Turf, we bring you over a century of John Deere expertise. Proudly serving the greater Houston area, for your lawn, land, business, or job site, Deere equipment is built to last. And our dedicated team is committed to helping you find the best fit at the best price. Visit your preferred Houston John Deere dealer today or visit us online at kingranchagturf.com. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Houston. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of Houston and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome back into the Cougar halftime show. Houston leads by 8, 38-30. Cougars 15 for 29 from the floor, 52%, 5 for 12 from 3, 3 for 4 for the stripe. Baylor 11 for 19 from the floor, 58%, 4 for 6 from 3, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Cougars out-rebounded Baylor in the first half, 15-8, 7 offensive rebounds, leading to 10 second chance points. Baylor 4 assists, 5 turnovers. Cougars 9 assists, 2 turnovers. Leading scorer for Baylor, B.J. Edgecombe, has 8 points. O'Meara and Love have 6 apiece. O'Meara, the leading Baylor rebounder, with 3. Cougars are being led by Jawan Roberts, 8 points, 6 points from Tugler, 6 from Sharp, 5 from Cryer, Uzan, and Wilson. Tugler's 5 rebounds, a team high. 38-30, Cougars lead by 8 at the break. We'll step aside for a moment, come back with Elvin's keys to the second half and the beginning of the second half next. This is Cougar Basketball from Learfield.
Ford and Texas go hand in hand. It's the only way to drive across the promised land.
Hand in hand. In a Ford SUV, it means traveling the road together. Whether the highway is smooth or the road gets rough, Ford SUVs offer the technology, capability, and the confidence to see you through. And that's why we say,
Ford is the best in Texas.
Hey there, Coug fans. Looking for good times and colder beer? Look no further than Little Woodrow's, the official game day headquarters of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations and everyday specials, there's no better place for a Coug to kick back and enjoy some tasty eats and a few drinks. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date with our upcoming events. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar. Little Woodrow's, your favorite local backyard bar.
As Texans, we have many reasons to be proud of the Lone Star State. Showing our pride by saying, "Don't mess with Texas," means we gotta step up, walk the walk, do our part to keep Texas clean. Because after all these years, all the roads we travel, and all of our traditions, for all us Texans, "Don't mess with Texas" means don't litter. Brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation.
38-30, Cougars lead by 8 as we approach the beginning of the second half. Before we do, Elvin, what do the Cougars need to do here in the second half to secure a victory?
Well, I think that some of the things they did in the first half, moving the basketball, also, getting a good open shot, and also, the guys just have to keep rebounding the way they are rebounding out there, offensively and defensively. And I think that Tugler has to really get his timing down on the shots.
Same 5 for Baylor: Wright, Roach, Love, Edgecombe, and O'Meara. For the Houston Cougars, a different 5. It's Uzan, Cryer, Arsenault, Roberts, and Tugler. Emmanuel Sharp is on the bench, looks to be fine, but it is Arsenault that starts the second half. Arsenault to Cryer at the logo, right sideline for Uzan. Uzan into the post for Roberts. Roberts in the right corner. He'll put it on a bounce. Double teamed up top, Uzan. Uzan off the Roberts screen. They leave him. He'll launch a right wing three. In and out, no. And it's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Yeah.
Outlet to right. Right into the front court. Shovels it back, Edgecombe. Edgecombe driving down the baseline to the hoop. Bad pass deflected by Tugler. Loose ball picked up by Uzan. Uzan finds Cryer. Cryer chased off the three-point line. Leaves it for Arsenault. Arsenault up and under off the glass for two.
Now that was a good fast break.
Cougars back in front by 10, 40-30. 19-13 to play. Right. Shovels it to Roach. Left of the logo. It's Love. Love off the screen. Love wants to go to work on Arsenault. Driving right into the up and under. Misses. Tugler the rebound for Houston. Leaves it for Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Uzan right wing Arsenault. Arsenault into the post, and going around the post was Edgecombe and knocks the ball through the sideline.
That was a tough play to make by Arsenault.
So Cougar basketball, 19 to shoot. They'll inbound in front of the Cougar bench. Arsenault will pass it in. Arsenault into Uzan. Uzan at the logo. 12 to shoot. Uzan to Cryer. Good look. Left wing three. Got it.
Wow.
That was a great play.
That was a nice play.
I mean, Uzan Cryer was wide open.
Yes. Wow.
43-30 Houston. 18-25 to play. Here comes the crowd again. Between the rings, Love over to right. Right off the screen. Double team. Sends it left wing. Love. 12 to shoot. Love on the bounce. Right wing Roach. Roach shovels it back to right. Right on the bounce. Driving right side of the lane. Fouled by Uzan as he went up for the layup. He missed the layup.
Yeah.
But gets fouled. Uzan's first. Team's first. And Wright, who's 1 for 2 from the line, will shoot 2. 18:07 to play.
Yeah. Coaches. Yeah, you have to really play that guy going to the hoop like that. Let your big guys pick him up.
Wright misses the first off the hill.
Wow.
Yeah, Sampson brought Uzan over, was doing some coaching.
Yeah.
One more for Wright. Wright second, makes it. 43-31, 12-point Cougar lead, 18:07 to play. Baylor showing some full court man-to-man. Inbound to Cryer. Cryer back to Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Uzan setting it up. Manuel Sharp's doing some jumping exercises at the end of the Cougar bench. Left corner, Cryer. He'll try again for three. Got it. LJ Cryer, back-to-back threes.
Man, he shot that.
He's in double figures with 11 against his former team.
Wow.
And the Cougars are up by 15. 46-31, 17:37 left. Wright off the screen. Wright picks up the dribble. Sends it to O'Meara. O'Meara on the bounce. O'Meara behind the back dribble to the hoop with a two-hand slam. Nice move.
I think Roberts he cut him off from that because Tugler had him going with him, and then Roberts cut him off where he had to catch up again.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's almost like they thought they were going to switch, and they didn't. And then O'Meara used Tugler's speed to catch up to go with the behind-the-back dribble.
That's right.
And all his momentum blew by.
Yeah.
So an easy dunk there, and Scott Drew's going to take a timeout probably to set up some defense. 17:22 to play. Cougars up 13, 46-33. Cougar basketball when we return. This is Houston basketball from Learfield.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
No matter where I travel, one thing remains the same. Everybody loves sport.
best in Texas isn't just about being the best-selling trucks. It's about you and how Ford trucks help you be at your best every day, offering the technology and capability to handle whatever the day brings. And that's why we say,
Ford is the best in Texas.
Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up at your trunk in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot. Use promo code SPOT24 to save on your reservation today.
Back at the Fertitta Center in Houston, 17:22 left to play. Cougars up by 13, 46-33. He's been injured in an accident. The name you can trust is Stuart J. Gus is the official personal injury lawyer of U of H Athletics. You can count on his all-star team to fight for your rights like champions. Call 866-TRUST-GUS. It's good talking to our friend Stuart J. Gus, founder and CEO of Trust Gus Injury Lawyers. Handled that interview like a champion, too. He had Calvin Murphy's band in the backdrop, and he didn't miss a beat. That was well done by Stuart J. Gus. If you can handle an interview with Calvin Murphy's band, who did a great job, in the background, that's someone I can trust as my injury lawyer. I'll tell you that. 46-33, Cougars up by 13. Nice burst coming out of the locker room by the Cougars. O.J. Cryer has knocked down a couple of threes, and the Cougars getting him good looks, Biggie.
Yeah, they're giving him great looks. He is coming off that screen, and he is flaring, and wow, the ball is right there.
He's the first player in this game into double figures.
Wow.
And a lot of worry and concern him coming into the game with that busted up knuckle on his right pinky.
Yeah, that's been bothering him too the last couple of games.
Yeah, it's been kind of a secret.
Yeah.
That elbow has been, or not the elbow, the finger has been bothering him. And it became evident, for the public consumption after that game against Colorado. But that's been an ongoing injury. Here's Roberts, top of the key. Roberts, the back cut for Arsenault, and the slam. What a play by the Cougars.
That
Sampson
was a
drawing
nice
it up in the huddle.
Door.
What do they call that? The blind pig?
Yeah.
You taught me that, Big E. Under 17 minutes to play. Cougars back in front by 15. O'Meara spinning. Oh, he traveled. Yep, traveled.
He walked, yeah.
He went with the spin move and did a jump step as he was spin moving.
Yeah.
Turnover. Cougar ball up 15 with 16:52 left. Arsenault the inbound to Uzan. Uzan into the front court, picked up by Nunn. Uzan dribbles left, finds Cryer. Into the post for Roberts, right elbow, fakes the handoff. Roberts, the left-hand baby hook, in and out, no good. O'Meara the rebound, he'll grab and go, and now he leaves it for Wright. Right into the front court, tipped away by Cryer, hits Wright's foot, and it goes out of bounds.
Wow.
Cougar ball.
Way to go.
A little sloppy with the handle, and Cryer got a hand on it, bounce off of Wright's toe.
Yeah.
16:28 left, Cougars by 15. Into the front court comes Uzan. Right of the logo for Cryer. Between the rings to Roberts. Left sideline for Arsenault. Arsenault off the Roberts screen. Drives baseline. Hard off the glass. No. Tugler with a vicious putback slam. But it will not count. Arsenault was fouled on the drive. So Arsenault will shoot two.
Wow.
But a vicious putback slam by Tugler.
Tugler wanted that one.
So that's the first team foul on Baylor in the second half. Arsenault will shoot two. Foul was called on O'Meara, his second. Arsenault 1 for 2 from the line.
Baylor is not committing a lot of fouls.
No. They play a lot of that zone, though.
Yeah.
Arsenault misses the first. Celestine's going to check into the game. He'll come in for Wright. They play that zone defense, makes it a little bit more safer. Plus, they don't have they played 7 guys tonight.
Wow.
They're really missing John Wuna. They got all their players back against UCF, and then Ojonwuna was injured in the first 4 minutes.
Wow.
Had to have been a bit of a gut punch, but they still won that game convincingly. Arsenault's second free throw is good. 49-33, 16-point lead with 16-12 to play. Edgecombe walks it into the front court. To the logo for Nunn. Left sideline. Love dribbles outside. Right of the logo, Edgecombe. Edgecombe behind the back dribble. Right elbow. Kicks it out. Left wing. Celestine three. Well short. Offensive rebound, though, for Edgecombe, and he gets an easy finish. Baylor with the offensive rebound. That's their first, second chance points of the game.
Yeah. How many blocks we have tonight?
49-35 Houston. Cougars have one block.
Wow.
Cryer with the basketball right of the logo. Bounce pass to Roberts. Uzan left corner. Arsenault, good look for three. Short. Rebounded by Nunn for Baylor. Nunn into the front court. Nunn sends it left sideline for Love. Back to Nunn. Nunn, a pullback straight on three. Short. Long rebound to Baylor. Love's going to try a straight on three. Hits.
Yeah.
5 straight second chance points for Baylor. 49-38, an 11-point Cougar lead, 15 minutes to play. Arsenault into the front court. Arsenault double teamed. Has it knocked away. Ball's loose. Arsenault keeps it alive for Cryer. Uzan now back to Cryer. Cryer to Arsenault between the rings. Right sideline, Uzan. Into the post for Roberts. Roberts spin move, driving baseline, reverse layup for 2.
Wow. Roberts have a nice move on that.
Roberts into double figures with 10. 14 and a half to play. The lead is 13 for Houston, 51-38. Edgecombe into the front court. Left corner for Celestine. Celestine, they're going to call a holding foul on Tugler underneath.
Yeah, that was.
It's only the first on Tugler.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It'll be the second on the Cougars in the second half. And Baylor will have a fresh 20, but first a timeout. 14-18 left to play. Houston in front by 13. It's 51-38. Baylor possession when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
At King Ranch Ag and Turf, we bring you over a century of John Deere expertise. Proudly serving the greater Houston area, for your lawn, land, business, or job site, Deere equipment is built to last. And our dedicated team is committed to helping you find the best fit at the best price. Visit your preferred Houston John Deere dealer today or visit us online at KingRanchAgTurf.com. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
As Texans, we have many reasons to be proud of the Lone Star State. Showing our pride by saying, "Don't mess with Texas," means we gotta step up, walk the walk, do our part to keep Texas clean. Because after all these years, all the roads we travel, and all of our traditions, for all us Texans, "Don't mess with Texas" means don't litter. Brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation.
Hey Cougar fans, basketball season is here and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Houston basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Houston Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
14-18 left to play for the Fertitta Center in Houston. Cougars lead is 13, 51-38. Strengthen your lineup this season with John Deere equipment from King Ranch Ag and Turf. If you need more speed, sign the quick-cutting Z-Track mower to your roster. Pick up some power with the Gator XUV and its 4,000-pound towing capacity. Or draft the versatile 1-Series tractor with the right combination of implements and attachments to get every job done. Stop by in-store or online at KingRanchAgTurf.com today. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition and driven by excellence. The 13-point Cougar lead, 51-38. 2 Cougars are in double figures. LJ Cryer has 11. Jawan Roberts has 10.
Wow.
1 Bear in double figures. VJ Edgecombe, he has 10 points. As Rob Gray now being announced to the crowd.
Rob Gray. Oh, is he here? Wow.
And tournament legend, Rob Gray.
Yeah, that's true.
Had the winner against San Diego State. Cougars 54% from the floor, 20 for 37. They've hit 5 of their 8 shots in the second half. They've made 7 threes tonight. 3 from LJ Cryer. Baylor shooting 56%, 14 for 25. But they've turned it over 8 times. There have not been many rebounds to go around in today's game.
No, it's not. It's not a lot of misses.
Cougars are being out-rebounded, though, here in this second half, 5-1.
Wow.
Francis checking into the game for Tugler. Malik Wilson for Uzan. Sharp into the game for Arsenault. They're joined on the floor by Roberts and Cryer. As Baylor will inbound baseline left side.
Baylor have been really offensive and rebounding a lot.
So Bears will inbound baseline left side. Edgecombe will pass it in. Sends it in left of the logo for O'Meara. Left sideline for Edgecombe. Edgecombe at the logo. Edgecombe off the screen. Double team inside to a wide open O'Meara for an easy two-hand slam.
Yeah.
51-40, Houston, 14 minutes to play.
I think Coach kind of frustrated on that because
Wilson left sideline to Sharp. Back to Wilson at the logo. Wilson to Sharp, top of the key. Now back to Wilson at midcourt. Wilson driving. Wilson left elbow. He gets fouled. Edgecombe bumps him to the floor. First on Edgecombe, team foul number 2.
You know, I think when they kind of switch into double team or something, you know, you shouldn't leave a guy that wide open.
Into Roberts, right back to Wilson. Wilson will back it away, drives baseline. Wilson to the hoop and gets the layup to fall.
That was a nice play by Wilson.
And they were overplaying Roberts, and it opened the lane for Wilson to drive.
That's true.
53-40, Houston, 13:22 to go. Edgecombe sends it to the right corner. Love pump fakes the 3. Spin move. Loses the handle and it goes out of bounds.
He's strong. He tried to really. He spun to go back the other way and just lost it.
Turnover Baylor. Cougar ball. Malik Wilson into the front court for the Cougars. Wilson off the Francis screen. Top of the arc. Wilson left wing. Wilson crossover, uses the Francis screen over to Cryer. Cryer right free throw line extended off the Roberts screen. He's going to launch another 3. Too strong, no good. And the long rebound to Edgecombe in the corner. Edgecombe into the front court. Edgecombe, right elbow, kick out to O'Meara, wide open, straight on 3, hits.
Man, he shoots nice.
O'Meara now with 13 points, leading Baylor.
He's the center, isn't he?
Yep.
Wow.
10-point game, Houston up, 12:35 to play. Cryer left wing to Wilson. Wilson off the screen. He wants to attack, right elbow. And now back to Sharp with 12 to shoot. Sharp off the Francis screen. Sharp attacking right side of the lane. Had it stripped, but it bounces to Roberts. Roberts has it stripped, but he was fouled.
Man, they gotta really play better D. They are just kind of just letting them Baylor do what they want to do on the offensive end.
Foul was on Celestine, his third, team's third. Scott Drew protesting with the official, Doug Shermans. Cougars will inbound baseline right side into Francis, right back to Wilson. Wilson turns the corner, right elbow jumper, too strong, no. And the rebound secured by Baylor.
Man.
Here comes Nunn into the front court. Nunn wants to go baseline. Nunn to the hoop. In and out of the layup. Roberts with a great rebound. Falling out of bounds. Saves it to Wilson. And now Wilson's going to slow it down. Finds Sharp inside Francis. Francis on the baseline. Kicks it out left wing to Cryer. And Cryer into the post now for Roberts. Roberts has Edgecombe on him. Roberts backs it in. Here comes the double team, and Roberts is fouled.
Wow, man.
He was being held. Who's it on?
they took him down on that.
It's on O'Meara. That's his third. So the third on Norchad O'Meara, fourth team foul. And the Cougars will have the basketball with a fresh 20, but first a timeout. 11:45 left to play. 53-43. Cougars up by 10. Cougars with the baseline out of bounds, and our coverage of Houston basketball continues after a word from KPRC 950 AM.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Michaela's Mobile Spa, Michaela! Michaela got a quick business insurance quote from Progressive and chose from over 30 customizable coverages. Sure, it helps she's her only employee and does literally everything. But while others would rest on their laurels, Michaela was hard at work saving big. So take that, hypothetical other employee who doesn't exist. Be your own Michaela. See if you could save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and coverage selections.
H-Town! SaberCats Rugby is back in action. Experience it live in 2025 at SaberCats Stadium on Saturday nights. SaberCats Rugby is your team for tackles, scrums, lineouts, and tries, all with no helmets and no pads. The international sport is in your backyard, just 10 minutes from downtown Houston off of 288 and Airport. Be part of the sellout crowds as the Major League Rugby season kicks off February through June. Get your tickets now at HoustonSaberCats.com. That's HoustonSaberCats.com.
Hey there, Coug fans. Looking for good times and colder beer? Look no further than Little Woodrow's, the official game day headquarters of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations and everyday specials, there's no better place for a Coug to kick back and enjoy some tasty eats and a few drinks. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date with our upcoming events. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar. Little Woodrow's, your favorite local backyard bar.
11:45 left to play for the Fertitta Center in Houston. The Cougars up by 10, 53-43. Hey, U of H basketball fans, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets. You can be part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling basketball tickets, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Houston Athletics. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. The Cougars got the lead up to 16. They're up 49 to 33. With 16-12 left to play.
Yeah.
4 minutes and change since. Baylor has cut it to 10.
Yeah.
They've outscored the Cougars 10-4 in that span. But it is Cougar basketball coming out of the timeout. But for Houston, they like to build on this lead again.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The Cougs, it's like they're not taking this team seriously because this team is really taking advantage of whatever they give them. You have guys who have got that many dunk shots on the Cougs. That's not a normal, good thing to be able to do.
Norchad O'Meara leading scorer for Baylor. He has 13. VJ Edgecombe has 10. 9 from Langston Love. Cougars have 2 players in double digits. LJ Cryer 11 on 4 of 10 shooting, 3 of 6 from 3. And 10 points for Roberts.
Yeah.
7 for Wilson, 6 for Arsenault, Sharp, and Tugler. So balanced scoring tonight.
Yeah, it is. But you got to play them much tougher.
Both teams shooting over 50%. Baylor at 57%. They've made 6 of their 10 threes. Cougars 21 for 40. Cougars have had taken 12 more shots than Baylor.
Wow.
6 offensive rebounds for Houston, 3 for Baylor. Baylor's turned it over 9 times. Cougars twice. Uzan inbounds to Wilson, left corner. Now back to Uzan. Uzan left to right between the rings. Uzan backs it away to the logo, 12 to shoot. Uzan off the Roberts screen. Uzan with 9. Uzan picks up the dribble. Now to Sharp at the logo. Sharp hesitation dribble. Sharp driving. Sharp to the hoop. Heaves it up. No, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. Francis was there for the putback dunk.
Yeah.
Foul was on Wright. His first, team foul number 5. And Emmanuel Sharp, a 93% free throw shooter, will shoot 2. First of 2 on the way. It's too strong for Sharp.
I can't believe that, man.
Yeah, Sharp's the leader in the Big 12 in free throw percentage.
Wow.
At 93%.
Wow.
Misses his first. One more to go for Sharp. Sharp second. Good.
Wow. Whenever that happened, that's amazing.
Yep. He doesn't miss many.
No.
54-43, an 11-point Cougar lead with 11:20 to play. Right, left corner, Celestine 3, well short. The rebound, Wilson. Celestine's 0 for 5 tonight.
Wow.
Wilson into the front court. Wilson attacking to the elbow. Shovels it back to Uzan. Uzan dribbles to the top of the key. Uzan off the Roberts screen. Illegal screen on Houston.
Roberts.
Two referees called that. Kessinger had it. Kessinger had it. So did Valentine. It's on Francis, his third, team's third. Baylor ball. 11 minutes to play. Cougars up 11. Edgecombe off the screen. Right wing. Edgecombe to right. Right. The bounce pass into the post. O'Meara being defended by Francis. O'Meara driving baseline. O'Meara to the hoop. He's fouled going up.
Roberts.
I called that one on Roberts. You're right. Second on Roberts, team foul number 4. 2 free throws coming up for O'Meara. A 75% free throw shooter. O'Meara, the first of 2, is good. 54-44. Terrence Arsenault will come in for Roberts. So the Cougars will go small, counter Baylor's small lineup.
You're watching Baylor. This whole game don't look like they are small. Man, he can shoot it.
O'Meara makes both. 54-45. 10:45 to play. 9-point Cougar lead. Emmanuel Sharp right of the logo. Wilson left of the logo. Left sideline now for Uzan. Uzan off the screen left to right. Uzan top of the key, fires to Wilson. Wilson attacking. Steps into a 10-foot baseline jumper, well short. Rebounded by Wright. Poked away from behind by Wilson. What a hustle. Emmanuel Sharp, the loose ball. Picks it up.
Great hustle.
Uzan left corner to Wilson. Wilson back to Uzan. Still 20 to shoot. Uzan at the logo. Uzan to Sharp left wing. Left corner, Wilson. Leave him open for 3. Launches it. Too strong, no. Francis the offensive rebound. Francis kicks it out to Sharp. He'll try a straight on 3. Got it.
Got it.
Emmanuel Sharp hits the 3. He's in double figures.
Yes. Wow.
57-45. 12-point lead. 9:50 to play. Here comes the crowd again. Right. Has it at the logo. Right, left sideline. Right, left free throw line extended to Celestine. Into the post, O'Meara. Back to Celestine. Celestine stepped on the sideline. Turnover, Cougar ball.
Wow. Way to go.
Boy, Celestine is really costing Baylor tonight.
Yeah.
Edgecombe will check into the game. Roach will check into the game.
Wow.
Wright and Celestine leave. Cougar ball, 9:32 to play. Houston by 12. Into the front court, Milos Uzan. Uzan. Crossover, driving right side of the lane to the hoop. 2 and a foul. What a strong finish by Milos Uzan.
That was a strong finish. Wow.
On the attack down the right side of the lane, fouled by Roach as he went up and gets it to fall. Uzan to the line looking for the 3-point play. 67% free throw shooter on the year.
Wow.
Free throw is up, and it's good.
Yeah.
3-point play. The lead's back to 15. 60-45. 9:17 to play. Jeremy Roach into the front court. Picked up by Uzan. Roach sends it to the right elbow to O'Meara. O'Meara backing it in. Oh, he's going to get called for the hook. Omier gets called for the hook. He got called for the hook.
That was, wow.
That's the fourth on Omier.
Wow.
17 foul. Cougars with a bonus for the final 9:04.
He's the only one really been shooting for him.
Yeah, he's had a really good game. And Baylor's going to take a timeout to try to figure some things out.
Yeah, well.
30-second timeout for the Bears. 9:04 to go. Houston by 15, and Baylor in a world of hurt now because Omier has 4. Baylor has been forced to play small because Josh Ojanwuna is out for the year. He sustained a knee injury against UCF. So now Baylor is going to have to go very, very small.
Very small because, hey, he was a three-pointer, free throws, everywhere on the court.
I imagine the sub will be Celestine.
He was 6 for 8.
Omier, 6 for 7.
Yeah.
15-point lead for the Cougars, 9:04 to play. It is Celestine that checks back into the game.
Oh, okay.
So Baylor is tiny. Celestine will play the 5, a 6'7", 215-pounder.
Wow.
Love will play the 4. Cougars are small right now, too. Uzan, Cryer, Sharp, Arsenault, and Francis. 9:03 to play. Cougar ball at 15. Uzan into the front court for Houston. Sideline left side. Now to Cryer at the logo. Cryer off the screen. Cryer on the bounce. Cryer lost the handle. Gives it right up to Celestine. Celestine looking to attack. Left side of the lane to the hoop. Misses the layup, but is fouled and will shoot 2.
Wow.
Foul on Uzan, his second. 5th team foul. 2 free throws for the Bears. It's just a gift.
Yeah, that was.
Celestine's first trip to the line is an 88% free throw shooter on the year. First of 2, in and out. Celestine's having a rough night.
Yeah.
0 for 5 from the floor, 0 for 3 from 3, and now 0 for 1 for the 88% free throw shooter.
Wow, he is having a really rough night.
Celestine's second finally gets one to fall. 60-46, 14-point lead, 8:46 to play, and Baylor showing a full court press.
Wow.
Milos Uzan will inbound for the Cougars. Uzan looking to get it in, finds Sharp. Sharp hands it right back off to Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Uzan at the logo, pressured. Nope. Edgecombe sags off. Top of the key, Francis. And a foul, Celestine on the reach. That's Celestine's 3rd, team foul number 8.
Yeah, Francis has been shooting the free throws very nice.
68%. JoJo Tugler will check into the game. He's in for the shooter, Francis. So he'll have to wait. Francis gets the basketball from the official. The front end, good. Francis knocks it down.
Yeah, he's been shooting them really good.
One more for Francis. Second free throw. Makes them both. Costly foul.
Yeah.
And now Tugler checks into the game for Francis. 62-46, 16-point lead with 8:32 to play. Inbound to Roach. Roach into the front court, picked up by Uzan. Roach, hesitation, dribble, right wing, Celestine. Celestine up with Tugler defending. Left of the logo for Roach. Roach off the screen. Crossover, driving, left side of the lane. Oh, he traveled. There's the call. There's the whistle. He tried to stop on a dime, and he dragged his back pivot foot.
Wow. You got it.
Another turnover for Baylor, their 13th of the night. Cougars have 4. Roach will leave. Wright will return. And Baylor showing press again.
Yeah.
16-point Cougar lead, 8:15 to play. Into Sharp. Sharp right back to Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Uzan at the logo. Uzan right sideline off the screen. Uzan attacking. Uzan had it knocked out of his hand. Gets it up in the glass. It's good. And he was fouled. Milos Uzan with another strong finish.
That was. He was going right on the other one, and he went left on this one.
He got it with the left. He had it knocked out of his hand on the foul.
Yeah.
Was able to regain possession and still was able to kiss it off the glass with the left hand. Uzan now in double figures with 10. That's the 4th Cougar to score in double figures. As O'Meara will return with 4 fouls. Scott Drew desperate with an 18-point deficit.
Yeah, that's true. With 8 to go.
Uzan makes the set. It's a 19-point lead. He makes the and one. 65-46 with 8 minutes to play. Rob Wright in the front court at the logo. Wright off the screen. Wright attack. Yeah, that's a foul on Sharp. Sharp had him with his hand right on his chest. So Sharp picks up his 3rd foul. 6-team foul. Baylor will have the basketball, but first to break. 7:48 left to play from the Fertitta Center in Houston. Cougars lead is 19. 65-46. Baylor ball when we come back. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
The tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SiriusXM College Sports Radio, there's complete coverage of every major conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of SiriusXM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 24.
If you feel like you're getting dunked on by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal. Terms and conditions apply.
Drive across the promised land.
Hand in hand. In a Ford SUV, it means traveling the road together. Whether the highway is smooth or the road gets rough, Ford SUVs offer the technology, capability, and the confidence to see you through. And that's why we say,
Ford is the best in Texas.
65-46. Cougar lead is 19 with 7:48 left to play. It will be Baylor ball coming out of the timeout. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Kohl's. The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. Now the Cougars leading the T-shirt toss. Kingston Flemings and Bryce Jackson. Couple of Cougar recruits and are coming to Houston to play their college basketball starting next season.
Wow.
And what is an incredible class. Chris Senack, Isaiah Harwell, and then Flemings and Jackson. One of the better classes in quite some time. The best class in the Star era. They didn't have that back in your day, though.
We just recruited.
They just recruited good players, right?
Yeah.
You didn't have the 5-star, 4-star stuff.
No,
huh?
we didn't have to worry about that.
Just go find good players.
Yeah. That's definitely true.
Houston on an 11-1 run, Biggie, over the last 2-12. What have you seen from the Cougars recently?
Well, I've seen them play really much better. I've seen them shoot the ball really well. And I've seen them do things out on the court where they have made Baylor, commit fouls.
Inbound, Love gets it up top. Love top of the key, defended by Sharp. Love trying to go to work. Drives inside, kicks it out right corner to Edgecombe. Edgecombe lost the ball, ripped away by Uzan. Uzan wants to attack. Leaves it for Tugler. Left corner to Sharp. Catch and shoot. 3. Too strong, no good. Right the rebound. Right into the front court for the Bears. Right, left elbow. Backs it away, left wing. Right of the logo for Nunn. Nunn between the rings for O'Meara. Left sideline right. Right off the screen, left to right, spinning away. Right, driving, right side of the lane to the hoop. Over Arsenault, no. Rebound tipped away by Uzan over to Cryer. Good job by Uzan.
That was a very good tip by
Tugler late getting to the floor.
Milo really got up there on that one.
Uzan to Arsenault between the rings, 15 to shoot. Uzan handoff, or Arsenault handoff to Uzan. Uzan right corner to Sharp, 7 to shoot. Sharp backs it away. Sharp puts it on the bounce. Sharp double clutch, heaves a 3. It's short. Offensive rebound, Tugler though. Uzan left wing, Cryer, 16 to shoot. Here comes Cryer. Handoff Tugler, right back to Cryer. Cryer, right side of the lane, kick out Arsenault. Arsenault takes a dribble, launches the right corner, 3, got it.
Oh.
Terrence Arsenault buries it.
He buried that one.
He really wasn't in rhythm, though. He caught it, dribbled.
He did.
Reset the feet.
Wow, man, that was nice.
The lead's 22 for Houston. 68-46 with 6:05 to play. Up top to Edgecombe, off the screen. Skip past to Love, goes through his hands, out of bounds. Cougar ball.
Wow.
Houston has forced 15 turnovers tonight.
Yes. Man, wow, that was great D.
Francis will enter for Tugler. 6 minutes to play, Houston by 22. Uzan into the front court for the Cougars. Uzan to Cryer, left free throw line extended. Cryer gets switched up with O'Meara, now back up top to Arsenault. Arsenault shovels it back to Cryer, he'll launch a deep 3. Got it! Wow. LJ Cryer's 4th 3 of the night.
Man, that is really, that is some shooting.
It's an 11-0 run and a 25-point lead. Edgecombe at the logo, lobs it to O'Meara. O'Meara inside to the hoop for the easy slam. Cougars got Sharp underneath on him, and O'Meara just bodied him.
Yeah.
71-48 Houston, 5:15 to go. Breaks a long scoring drought for the Bears. Uzan into the front court. Uzan right free throw line extended off the Francis screen. Uzan. Up top Arsenault, left wing Sharp. Sharp wants to attack. Throws it away. Trying to find Cryer, and it's picked off by Edgecombe. Edgecombe into the front court to the hoop. Off the glass for 2.
Yeah.
71-50. 4:48 left to play.
They didn't, it's really tough, but, I guess you would say, hey, you can get that shot, go block it.
Cryer left elbow. Cryer down the right side of the lane. Cryer cut off, dribbles back to the corner. Now to Arsenault. Arsenault shovels it back to Uzan with 6 to shoot. Uzan with 5. Uzan the crossover. Down to Arsenault for the slam. What a find by Milos Uzan. And now Arsenault's in double figures. The Cougars have 5 players in double figures tonight.
Wow, that is great.
73-50 with 4:10 to play.
Ooh.
Edgecombe tries to turn the corner.
Uzan got hurt on that.
Up top, O'Meara. Here's the drive by Wright. Wright double teamed on the block, kicks it out to Roach. Roach chased off the 3-point line. Right elbow jumper's too strong. Offensive rebound, O'Meara, though. O'Meara trying to post it up on Francis. Inside reverse layup, off the glass for 2. He's tough.
Yeah, he was the only one scoring for him.
And Kip Kissinger's going to take a timeout. The Cougars had a couple of players banged up. Arsenault looks a little banged up. Sharp looks a little banged up. Uzan looks a little banged up. So timeout on the floor. 73-52. Cougars up by 21. Houston and Baylor, the only show in town. Cougars with a win would be in sole possession of first place. It would also be win number 20 on the year. 73-52, the final 3:46 when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now save 50% on the new Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Plus free home delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
Show your Cougar pride on game day and every day with the TDECU UH debit card. We're celebrating 10 years of TDECU Stadium and a bright future ahead. Take advantage of exclusive member benefits at TDECU Stadium and no monthly fees. Just financial freedom to help you grow. Apply today at tdecu.org/UH. Insured by NCUA.
H-Town! SaberCats Rugby is back in action. Experience it live in 2025 at SaberCats Stadium on Saturday nights. SaberCats Rugby is your team for tackles, scrums, lineouts, and tries, all with no helmets and no pads. The international sport is in your backyard, just 10 minutes from downtown Houston off of 288 and Airport. Be part of the sellout crowds as the Major League Rugby season kicks off February through June. Get your tickets now at HoustonSaberCats.com. That's HoustonSaberCats.com.
3:46, all that's left. Houston up by 21, 73-52. Houston has made 6 of their last 8 shots, including their last 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Cougars shooting 54% tonight, 27 for 50.
That's good percentage.
That's really good.
Yeah, you'd like to shoot that.
Cougars have 5 players in double figures.
Wow.
Led by L.J. Cryer's 14. Cryer against his former team.
Yeah, and it's always difficult to play against your former team.
Fewest point that Baylor has scored in a game was 55 against Iowa State. Cougars would have to do something special to top that.
Yeah.
But the second fewest points that Baylor has scored is 62. They've done that a couple of times.
Huh.
They won. They beat Arkansas when they scored 62. Lost to Tennessee, 77-62.
Wow.
But Cryer has 14, 11 from Uzan and Arsenault, 10 from Roberts and Sharp. O'Meara leads the way for Baylor with 19. Edgecombe has 12.
Yeah.
It'll be Wilson, Uzan, Cryer.
He's shooting the ball really well, O'Meara.
Oh, yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Wilson brings it up for Houston to Uzan now at the logo. Uzan, top of the key. Uzan backs it away. Uzan off the Tugler screen. Uzan right wing. The Uzan hesitation dribble down the left side of the lane. Can't get it to fall, but he's fouled again and will shoot 2. Uzan going to the bucket tonight's been good to see.
He didn't get that one on the board the way he wanted it.
So 2 free throws coming up for Uzan as Roach picks up the foul, his 3rd.
Miller.
And Mercy Miller, freshman. I saw his dad on TV yesterday at the Super Bowl.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Master P.
Yeah, I got you.
And he was out there before the game.
Oh, was he?
Yep.
Wow.
Uzan misses the first, 1 more to go. Miller checks into the game for Cryer. Good work tonight by Cryer with that busted pinky knuckle. Scores 14 points against his former team, knocking down 4 of his 7 threes. Uzan second, good. Uzan with a dozen, 74-52. Edgecombe letting it roll. And now we'll pick it up just before he gets to midcourt. Amir sets the screen. Edgecombe picks up the dribble. Left wing to Roach. Left corner right. Straight on a wide open 3, and he hits.
Wow.
74-55 Houston. 3:13 to play.
Well, they have that.
Into the front court, Uzan. Uzan at the logo. Uzan off the Tugler screen. Uzan to Tugler. Hands it right back to Uzan. Uzan to Tugler, top of the key. Shovels it to Wilson, 11 to shoot. Wilson, hesitation dribble, drives baseline. Wilson lobs it. Miller throws it away, and then Miller fouls right, going for the steal.
Wow.
Not a good pass by Wilson.
No.
Miller picks up his first, team foul number 7, and it'll send Baylor to the line for a 1-and-1. Before Baylor goes to the line, let's pause for station identification along the Houston Sports Network. Right, 2 for 4 from the line. Gets set for the first of a 1-and-1. It's up and it's good. He'll get a second. 74-56, 18-point Cougar lead. One more to go. Right second is good. 74-57, 17-point Cougar lead. Baylor sets up the full court press. Milos Uzan looking to get it in. And he's going to take a timeout here.
Wow.
He didn't want to turn it over. So Baylor forces the Cougars to take a timeout. They'll still have 2 left. Baylor has 1 remaining. LJ Cryer already has that right pinky taped. It's already taped and being iced. So it gives you an idea of how cognizant the Cougars are of that injury. 2:47 to go. Busy week for Houston. Big Monday tonight. Kelvin Sampson show. You stood me up last week, Big E. Kelvin Sampson show at J Bar Yum Barbecue in Edo, 2201 Leland, tomorrow night at 7. So we hope to see everybody at J Bar Yum on tomorrow night. A 7 o'clock tip. And then the Houston Cougars will travel to Arizona to take on the Wildcats. 2 games
out there.
They do.
State in Arizona.
They'll be flying back, though. Houston will go to Tucson on Friday, play Saturday, fly back Saturday after the game, and then head back to Tucson or to Tempe on Monday. But yeah, Arizona on Saturday, Arizona State on Tuesday. Cougar ball trying to break the press. Uzan looking to get it in. Tugler comes to get it, gives it right back to Uzan. Uzan almost trapped in the corner. He dribbles out of it, no problem. Uzan into the front court, lobs it to Roberts. Roberts to Uzan, right free throw line extended. Now back to the logo. Uzan off the Tugler screen. They leave him open. Right wing 3. Short, no. Tugler tips it out to Uzan.
Wow.
That's Tugler's 8th rebound of the night.
Man, Tugler really gets up on that rebound to tip it out.
Wilson, top of the key. Step back, left elbow jumper, short. The rebound secured by Edgecombe. Edgecombe into the front court for Baylor. Edgecombe splits the double team, driving inside, kicks it out left corner to Roach. Left wing, Love for 3 hits.
Wow.
But Baylor's made this a 14-point game suddenly.
Yeah.
74-60 with 2 minutes to play. Inbound to Uzan. Uzan again spins away from the double team, finds Miller. And Miller brings it into the front court. Miller gives it to Uzan. 8-0 run for Baylor over the last 70 seconds. Uzan at the logo, left wing to Roberts. Roberts to the baseline, offensive foul as he bulldozes over Love. 3rd on Roberts.
Wow.
8th team foul. A minute 35 to play, 74-60 Houston.
Only down by 14.
Edgecombe into the front court. At the logo, sends it over to the left wing. Roach, left corner. Love driving, kicks it out to right. Right wing to the elbow. Shovels it back to Love. He'll launch a 3. Buries it.
Wow, man, I tell you.
11-0 run for the Bears. 74-63 with a minute 12 to play. Uzan into the backcourt. Sends it to Wilson to the front court. And then Wilson is fouled by Roach.
Wow.
That's Roach's 4th. Cougars in the double bonus, so Wilson will shoot 2.
Yeah.
71% free throw shooter. But an 11-0 run for Baylor after the Cougars led by 25. Wilson, the first of two, is good. 75-63. That ends an 11-0 run, breaks a scoring drought of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And Wilson will get one more. Wilson second. He makes them both. 76-63, 13-point game. Inbound to Roach. Roach gives it back to Edgecombe. Edgecombe into the front court. Driving right side of the lane. Sends it out left wing. One more pass right. Left corner three. Short, no good. And it's rebounded by Mercy Miller. Miller off to Uzan. And Scott Drew telling his team not to foul as we go under a minute to play. Uzan into the front court. Left of the logo. 15 to shoot for the Cougars. Uzan. Right of the logo. Uzan wants the screen. Off the Tugler screen. Top of the key. Uzan a crossover. Top of the key jumper. Too strong. No. Rebound loose. Robert tipped it into the air. It's grabbed by Edgecombe. 23 seconds left. Edgecombe into the front court. Edgecombe down the left side of the lane. And he's fouled by Roberts on his attack to the basket.
Wow.
So Roberts will pick up his fourth, team foul number 9. Edgecombe will shoot 2. 18 seconds to go. Shot clock will be turned off. The NCAA uses the net ranking now, and the net ranking pretty critical of how the NCAA tournament committee selects their tournament teams and seeds their teams. And the maximum points that they give you in a win is 10.
Really?
So anything 10 points or greater is the same when it comes to the NCAA net ranking. For whatever that's worth, as Edgecombe shoots 2, first one's good. 76-64, one more to go. Houston will be back in Baylor to take on Waco in the season finale.
Wow.
A 9 o'clock start in Waco.
A late night.
Edgecombe makes the second. 76-65 into Miller, back to Wilson. Wilson will bring it across the timeline, leaves it for Uzan. Uzan will hold on to it. Crowd on their feet. As Scott Drew and Kelvin Sampson come together to shake hands. An embrace there. There's the final horn. And the Cougars win. 76-65. The Cougars with win number 20 on the year. The 10th season in a row that Houston has hit the 20-win mark. 76-65 the final. Cougars now 12-1 in Big 12 play. First place, Arizona. They take on Kansas State tomorrow with a chance to match the Kansas State 12-1 or the Houston 12-1 record. Coming up in the Cougar postgame show, we'll take a look at the final numbers. We'll take a look at some of the scores from around the top 25. Get the thoughts of the Hall of Famer Elvin Hayes and listen to the press conferences as well of Scott Drew and Kelvin Sampson. Final score from the Fertitta Center: Houston 76, Baylor 65. Cougar postgame show is next. This is Houston basketball from Learfield.
Show your Cougar pride on game day and every day with the TDECU UH debit card. We're celebrating 10 years of TDECU Stadium and a bright future ahead. Take advantage of exclusive member benefits at TDECU Stadium and no monthly fees. Just financial freedom to help you grow. Apply today at tdecu.org/UH. Insured by NCUA.
Madame Giselle senses a change in your future.
Is it a promotion?
I see a door opening.
Ooh, to a corner office?
There's a creature. Beady eyes, lots of hair.
Is it my boss, Dave?
No, raccoons everywhere. Your RV door is open, and they're chewing everything.
Not a problem. I'm covered by Progressive. Do you see a bigger paycheck?
Customize your coverage with Progressive's Pest Damage Protection and be prepared for the unexpected. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Pest Damage Protection available for RVs less than 6 years old. $250 deductible applies to any claim.
At King Ranch Ag and Turf, we bring you over a century of John Deere expertise. Proudly serving the greater Houston area, for your lawn, land, business, or job site, Deere equipment is built to last. And our dedicated team is committed to helping you find the best fit at the best price. Visit your preferred Houston John Deere dealer today or visit us online at kingranchagturf.com. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids dealing with unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness or disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Help us get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org. Team Impact. All in, all together.
The Houston Sports Network. From Learfield, this has been Houston Cougar Basketball. This is the Cougar Postgame Show. Here's Jeremy Branham, presented by The Joint Chiropractic, the official chiropractor of Houston Athletics.
Welcome into the Cougar Postgame Show. Houston victorious tonight over Baylor by a final score of 76-65 with the win. The Cougars win their 20th game of the year, 20-4 on the season. It's the 10th straight season for the Cougars to hit the 20-win mark. It's also the day where the Cougars had now been ranked in the AP Top 25 for 100 straight weeks, the nation's longest streak. So the Cougars with the win, 76-65, 20-4 on the year, 12-1 in Big 12 play. The Bears fall to 15-9 and now 7-6 in Big 12 play. Big E, what'd you think? How'd you think the Cougars played tonight?
Hey, I thought they played really well. I thought they really kind of just took it to them when they had to. You know, the game was kind of a game that kind of swung back and forth, but I think the Cougs just did enough to win tonight.
The balanced scoring. You look at the box score and you see that 5 Cougars scored in double figures tonight.
Yes.
4 Cougars are averaging 10 or more.
Yes.
LJ Cryer's averaging just over 14. Emmanuel Sharp, who made his return tonight, averaging 12.5. Juwan Rabbit's right around 12. Uzan's right at 10. You see tonight, Cryer leads with the Cougars in scoring against his former team with 14. Uzan had a dozen. 11 points for Arsenault. 10 points apiece for Roberts and Sharp. You know, that balanced scoring sure is a coach's best friend, right?
It is, and that's what you really kind of want. You want that balance, and tonight they got it.
LJ Cryer, you know, that busted knuckle, the right pinky.
Yeah.
You know, it's been something that's been bothering him for a while, but it does not seem that it's affecting him a whole lot.
Well, especially on your shooting hand, that seemed like it really would bother you. But, hey, he's stroking it. He is really shooting it well.
The Cougars, one of the best teams in the country in opposing field goal percentage, lead the Big 12. Opponents shoot just 38% against the Houston Cougars. Baylor tonight shot 58%.
Wow.
They missed only 16 shots.
Wow.
But they turned it over 15 times. The Cougars got 15 more shot attempts than Baylor because of offensive rebounding and because of those turnovers as well. Even in a night when Baylor shot it lights out, the Cougars win by 11, and they were up by 25 with 5.5 to play.
Wow. And the score ended up, we were only like about win by 1 by, 11 or so.
Next up for the Cougars, Big E, Arizona coming up on Saturday. If Arizona has a tough one tomorrow. Kansas State's been playing well. That game is in Manhattan tomorrow. But even if Arizona wins that game, even if they don't, the Saturday's game will have first place implications. That's going to be a massive one in Tucson.
That will be. Hey, they all will be out for that one. That would be a game, and the Cougs really got to be ready to play that one.
Yeah, I think they'll be rocking in the McKell Center on Saturday afternoon with the 6th-ranked Cougars come into town. Should be a lot of fun. Tonight was a lot of fun. Cougars win by 11. Another victory for the Houston Cougs, Biggie.
That's what it's all about.
All right, 76-65 the final. Cougars win by 11. Still plenty to get to in the Cougar postgame show. A little bit later, we'll listen into the press conferences of Kelvin Sampson, Scott Drew. Take a look at the final numbers. Look ahead to the Arizona game. Highlights. But when we return, we'll take a look at some of the scores. Well, there's not a whole lot of scores, but a top 25 score, one other than Houston Baylor, and we'll also look ahead to the Big 12 action coming up tomorrow. 76-65, Cougars win by 11. More from the Cougar postgame show to come. This is Cougar Basketball from Learfield.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp. Refreshing. And ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
No matter where I travel, one thing remains the same. Everybody loves Ford here in the Lone Star State.
The best in Texas isn't just about being the best-selling trucks. It's about you and how Ford trucks help you be at your best every day, offering the technology and capability to handle whatever the day brings. And that's why we say,
Ford is the best in Texas.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids dealing with unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness or disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing